Hello friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to be working on another application in Rust that is basically finding the status of the order, that whether the order is pending, delivered, cancelled or shipped. So let's go to the screen and I will show you there. So as you can see here that I'm present in the Visual Studio Code, and the first thing that I'm going to do is to create a package, cargo new status. And now you can see here that the status package is created. Inside it there is a source directory and inside it there is a main.rs file. So let's close this and let's remove this one. The first thing that I'm going to do is to import some creds. So let's write use stdio that will deal with the user input and output, so that you can take the input from the user through the terminal. And the next thing that I'm going to also write like stdio write. So this will basically write the data in the console, write the data in the file. So basically it is for showing the data, for standard output, in which it will give the output, it will write the data into the file or console. So these are the two things. The first one will take the standard input from the user through the terminal, and the second thing can be giving the output to the user. All right. So you can write it simply like this also. If I remove this, like here, yeah, you can also write it like this, okay, comma, and put it down here. Okay, now it will work fine. So this time you don't need to write like all these lines. You can just simply write it in one line. But here is another point also, that if you want to, you can write stdio and then colon and then star. So it will put it will take all the creds that are belonging to this IO. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to do this. Instead, this one is fine. You can use both of you can use any one of them. It's your choice. So now the next step that I'm going to do is to write what you can say here, enum, and then inside the enum let's write items. Okay, there could be multiple items like fruit, after that mobile, laptop and watch. So these are some of the items that I have written here. Now the next step that I'm going to do is to implement them through the method, like items. This is the method name, just like the enum name, and inside this I will write a function like show status. Okay, show status, and after that I will write ampersand sign with self. So it means that it will refer to itself. It means all the fruits, mobiles, laptop, watches, it will refer to these items. Okay, so the self keyword is for that. Now after that, the next step that I'm going to do is to write match self, means it will match the data from these items that are belonging to itself. Okay, it will use the pattern matching in it. Now let's write items, after that fruit. If the fruit item is given, then what it will do, it will print the statement that what you can see here, your fruit item is pending. Okay, after that let's copy this simply like this. Okay, now let's remove this. And now the next step is to write what you can see here, mobile, your mobile item is what you can see here, pending, shipped. Okay, the next step is delivered, and the next is cancelled. Okay, so now let's change them. The first thing is to change it like laptop and then the watch, and similarly I will change it like here, from like laptop and then watch. Now all of these items will give the certain kind of message that whether the item is pending, shipped, delivered or cancelled. So it depends on this item, that whether which item you have given, like if you have given fruits, if you have given a mobile, if you have given laptop or watch. Okay, so yeah, now the point is this, basically the user will enter any kind of data from here. Okay, it could be fruit, mobile, laptop or watch, but the problem is this, the user will not enter the data like this, like items colon fruit. Instead the user will just enter fruits. Okay, or the user will just enter mobile. Okay, so the user won't be entering like the items colon mobile. So basically what my point is this, I'm going to create another function that will take the user input. It could be just fruit, it could be just mobile, instead of writing this thing. And once the user enter the data, it will refer to this thing. Okay, it will move to this thing, and then it will check that which item is selected. So one of the item, if selected, it will give the data, it will print the data according to it. So let me just go through the implementation part, that I will create a main function outside this method. And after this I will write, first of all, print line, not print line but just print, and I will write enter your item. Okay, after that I will create another thing also, that will basically IO std out, and then I will write flush, and then expect failed to flush the standard output. So what does it mean? Basically, if you have written any kind of item, it could be fruit, it could be mobile, the problem is this, it will not show this message, it will not show this print message. Instead, you have, if you didn't write this, if you remove this like there, like from here, then it will not give you this print statement. Plus it will also not allow you to print the data on the same line. Like if the message has appeared here like enter your name, then you have to put the enter item name in the next line. Okay, you have to put the item name in the next line, like fruit. So enter your name will be appeared here, and now it will not allow you to enter the name here on the same line. Instead, you have to enter the data on item name on the next line. But this line prevents it, because now you can enter the name in the same line with this enter your item. Okay, it will be in the same line. Okay, so it will basically flush the standard output, and if it is not appeared, then this line will also be removed from here. So I will show you in the like explanation part that how it will work when I will execute this. Now the next step is basically standard input. Okay, now the previous one was the standard output, that was basically giving the data as a standard output after taking it. Now after that I will write standard input. So standard input will read the line, and that read line could be like let input string new, and then this will be a new string. Okay, now this is going to be the mutable string that I will write it here. So let's write mutable. So yeah, when the user will input the data, it will read that data in the form of input, and after that if it didn't read this input, it will give the error that failed to read the line. The first one will basically allow you to enter the data on the same line without moving on the next line, with this print statement appearing also. And the next thing will basically read the line, and after that I will write let input by shadowing input trim. So it will remove all the common spaces, extra spaces that it has, and it will only take the item name. Let's say if the fruit space is given, then it will remove all the spaces. Okay, so yeah, this is for the purpose of the removing all the extra spaces. Now the next step that I'm going to do, that is basically dealing with this show status. Now let me just comment it. It will, this code will take the user input. Okay, this code will take the user input. Now this code will deal with the choice of the user input, that what choice that the user has given. So it could be any choice. Let's say let user what you can say here, user choice. Okay, and then user choice, and after that let me just write match, and inside the match I will write input. Okay, so the input could be anything. Okay, so just like I have given it, so the input, it will read the input, after that it will remove the extra spaces from it. So now that input could be anything. So let's say if the input is pending, now it will refer to the which one? It will refer to the this one. Okay, it will refer to one of them. Okay, so now let's write what you can say here, items fruit. Okay, so yeah, this will fine. And let's say if the, sorry, this is not fine, instead I have to write like fruit. If the item is written fruit, then it will, what it will refer to, it will refer to this items fruit. Okay, if the item is let's say if the item is it could be anything, like if the item is laptop. Okay, if the item is laptop, then it will refer to the items laptop. If the item is mobile, then it will refer to this items mobile. And if the item is, let's say, watch, then it will refer to the items watch. So after that, next option is also given, needs to be given. If the item is, let's say, other than these words, then it will panic or give me the panic message that invalid choice is given. So yeah, basically the user will enter fruit, laptop, mobile, watch, so it will refer to this items fruit. Okay, so if the fruit is given, then it will refer to this item fruit, and the item fruit will print this message. Similarly, if the laptop is given, then it will refer to this laptop, and the laptop message will be given. So just like this. And let's say if there is another word is given, then it will give me this message that invalid choice is given. Now let's run this, print this in order to make it run, like user choice show status. So based on the user choice, it will show the status. Now let's here is another mistake that I need to write, like semicolon, cargo run. First of all, go to the status and cargo run. Now you can see here that enter your name. So enter your name, I will be writing fruit. You can see here the fruit item is pending. Similarly, if I write like cargo run watch, your watch item is cancelled. And similarly, if I write, say, another name, that could be Almira, you can see here invalid choice is given. So yeah, this is how it will look like. Basically, out of these names, out of these items, if any other item name is given, then it will give me this message. Okay, so let's say if I remove this standard output, then how it will behave. Okay, now you can see here that it has not given me any kind of data. Why? Because the print statement is not showing here, plus I need to write it in another line. Now if I write watch, then you can see here it is giving me the watch, enter your item, then your watch item is cancelled. First of all, I entered the watch, then afterwards it gave me this enter your name, and after that it gives me this success message or any kind of print message that I have given. So yeah, this is how it will behave. So the purpose of writing this line is to show this print statement first of all, and then allow me to write the data in it. And once I write the data, then you need to give me the result. Okay, so this is how it will work. You can see here now, first, you can see here, now this is how it will work. So yeah, I hope you understood from this point that how this application is working, in which I have implemented like the enum, and after that this enum was referring to this when the user entered the choice, that choice was referring to this enum function, and after that the method that is present inside, and the function that is present inside this enum, this method, the function that is present inside this method, it was referring to that, and after that it printed the message to me. And here I have shown you that how you can take the user input from the terminal instead of entering the user input in this code editor. So yeah, these are some of the points. So from this point, I hope you understood and liked this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.